dodge a stun. Let's go. Bye bye, Mr. Warrior. Ooh, 100k. Oh! Hey, what is up, guys? Clunky here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. And today, I've got something quite special for you guys. You're gonna be pretty happy. I'm currently stacking mastery for the Evoker. I'm currently sitting at 77%, and the weapon enchant is a Sophic Devotion. Sophic Devotion, it's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. I was running with the Mastery enchant. To be honest, man, Sophic Devotion is like way better. Okay, so before we move on, you just need to understand this, okay? So if you already know about it, perfect. But if you don't, listen. Mastery, Giant Killer, increases the damage of your spells by up to 67%. Now that I'm attacking, the PvP damage goes up to 76% based on the current health of your target. Higher health targets take more damage. If your target is max health, you're gonna hit like a truck, okay? When your target is at 81% and above, you're gonna hit like a freaking truck. But once you're past uh 80%, let's say your target is at 79% health, you're gonna not benefit from Mastery Giant Killer at all. Okay? But if you're using Dragon Rage, no matter what's the percentage of health that your target is sitting at, you're gonna hit like a truck. So Mastery is the way to go. When I press Dragon Rage, I'm always gonna deal 77% more damage, which is crazy. Not talking about the freaking crits and everything. Another trick that I would give you to get as much mastery as you can possibly get is to keep like one honor ring that has mastery on it, put some mastery enchant on it, and then go grab a conquest ring that has mastery and put a mastery enchant on it. So you can't actually wear two mastery conquest rings, but you can actually wear a mastery honor ring and a conquest mastery ring, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's a little trick right there. All right, so next up, I'm gonna include down in the description below macros to make your life a whole lot easier for Evoker, man. You're gonna deal a lot more damage, press a lot less buttons, and it makes the gameplay a lot more fun. So go check down in the description. All right. So one of the macro that I'm using right now is for deep breath, and listen, it is so good. Okay. Usually when you play Evoker and use deep breath, you've got to select the ability and then press it again on the ground, and sometimes it glitches. It's kind of freaking clunky at times. Clunky, like Clunky do my name. So it's kind of freaking confusing. Sometimes you have to use it multiple times and it doesn't work. It's quite frustrating, but I've found a way to fix that. So you guys can actually see. I'm gonna press it once, and it's not gonna put the green marker on the ground. It's just gonna use deep breath right away without me actually needing to press the ability again on the ground. Look, bam, that's it. It's so good. It is so good because like when there's a lot of action happening, man, it gets really confusing. And this way, you gotta press once, it goes off, and we're having fun. Okay, so next. All right, so this is gonna be the build that we're using. It's pretty freaking sick, insanely freaking good. I'm just gonna talk about Fire Within. It's just so good, man. You can't go without Fire Within. The Evoker dies so quickly, unless you use Fire Within. Instead of having Renewing Blaze every 1.5 minutes, with this talent right here, you're gonna have the cooldown of Renewing Blaze is gonna be 30 seconds shorter. So every minute you're gonna be able to press that defensive, making you a lot more tanky, allowing you to play very aggressive into people's face, like in the clips that I've shown you. Every 1 minute, I can actually make a big push and deal a lot of damage to everything. And I'm not afraid of dying because it actually heals for so much. Okay, so it's a must. Right here, I guess for Battlegrounds, you could go without it. I prefer to use it because it's really good. Let's say those are enemies in the Battleground, okay? So what I would do is just like use a stun, and then when I reach my target, I just sleepwalk. So there's a free CC on the healer. It's pretty hard to interrupt because like you're stunning everything, and the time that it takes you to cast sleepwalk, like your target is stunned the whole time, so it makes it very freaking good. We are not gonna use lay waste because like the build does not need more damage at all. It's actually insane. I've been hitting for like 120Ks in arenas, freaking ranked arenas at around 2K rating. I would highly encourage you guys to try and not play with lay waste. Before I forget, like what's giving you the procs is actually fire breath. Like when fire breath deals damage, it has a chance to give you a proc. It's called burnout. Next living flames cast time is reduced by 100%. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. It can crit for 120k, 150k in arenas. That's quite disgusting, but hey, that's how it is. So okay, so let me show you the rotation. You're able to extend your Dragonrage by like 15 seconds, which is insane. It increases your overall DPS by a lot. The pressure that you're gonna be able to deal in arenas, BGs, everything. Like you can keep spamming forever. Dragonrage lasts for almost 45 seconds, okay? Alright, so you want to start off by fishing some procs. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you are not. You're gonna go ahead and Dragon Rage. Uh, then we've got a free procs. We're gonna use it. And then watch right here. We're gonna extend the duration of Dragon Rage by quite a lot. Every time you're casting Disintegrate or using orbs, uh, you're refreshing the cooldowns of your abilities. I'm gonna use Eternity Surge again. See, I'm still in Dragon Rage using procs. We did not get lucky with the procs, but like you're gonna be able to spam so much with this build. It's quite insane. It's quite insane. We dealt 3.5 million. We got no freaking crits, but Eternity Surge can actually crit for 120k. I've seen like 150k. It's pretty freaking insane. It deals a lot of damage. So just to make sure that you've understood, when you Dragon Rage with this build, every time you use an empowered spell like Fire Breath or Eternity Surge, it's gonna prolong the effect. So we're gonna use Fire Breath, look, 15 seconds. I'm gonna use Eternity Surge, 19 seconds. So you get the point. That's the whole point of the game, being able to use your cooldowns really often and like really fast back to back to get those freaking procs. Alright, so please, if you learned anything, hit the subscribe button and also the like button. These guys' videos take a lot of time to make because I want to make sure that you guys have a lot of fun playing the character. And I'm also gonna make a guide video for every character in the whole game. So please make sure to hit the subscribe button and see you in the next one. This was Clunky Doo, and I wish you all a wonderful rest of the day. Stay awesome, gentlemen. actually got the shaman. Let's go.